Welcome back to another session of Sociology. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to the channel and like the channel. This video is about the founding fathers of sociology. Let's get started. The founding father of sociology goes to August Comte. August Comte is seen to be one of the critical thinkers in the 18th century. According to August Comte, he said the society must be studied scientifically. It means that when you are studying the society, you must study the society through observation, experimentation, and comparative analysis in getting your solution to social situation. He coined the term sociology from two ancient words: socios from a Latin word which means society or group of people, and logos from a Greek word which means study of or knowledge of. So generally, to August Comte, sociology is the knowledge of society or the study of society. This is the definition of sociology according to August Comte. August Comte found two ways for every sociologist who tends to study the society to use. He said that every sociologist who wants to study the society must study the society in either its social static way or social dynamic. Social static are the institution, what holds the society together, what makes them live in peace and in harmony, what makes the society stable. And social dynamic are the changes that occurs in society. He again argued that every human brain has passed through three levels of changing, which is the law of three stages: the theological or fictitious stage, the metaphysical or abstract stage, and the positivism or scientific stage. The theoretical or fictitious stage, this occurred from 0 to 1300. This was the period that everything that was in the society was being attributed to the Snao. The Snao means the supreme God, the nature gods, the ancestors and lesser gods. Everything that happened in the society is being explained with the beliefs of this religion and the traditions. So during the theoretical stage, they have a lot of gods that they serve. They have God of rain, God of war, and then all manners of gods. And then they fully believe in religion. There was no belief in science and technology. All what they believed was that everything in the world is made by God, is made by religion, and everything must be explained by religion. So they believe in the supernatural power. August Comte again found four types of supernatural powers, which is the factism, and then also anthropomorphism, polytheism, and monotheism. These are the four types of supernatural powers that in other videos I will break it down for you. And then the second stage is the metaphysical or abstract stage, which occurred from 1300 to 1800. At this stage, people started to use the mental process, the mental capacity in explaining things that goes on around them. They partially believe in religion and they partially believe in science. So at this stage, things were being explained by science and religion. And the last stage is the positivism or the scientific stage. This is whereby societies are being moved fully by science and technology. Everything around us is being explained by science and technology. And this occurred from the 1800s to date. So everything around us is being explained by science and technology. In the theoretical stage, for example, if somebody is sick, they say that the person is being cursed by God. And then another example is that if it rains heavily, like continuously for 3 days, they attribute it that maybe the gods are angry. So these are the three stages of August Comte. So August Comte practiced cerebral hygiene, and then he seemed to be the founding father of sociology. Now let's move on to the next founding father, which is to Herbert Spencer, society evolves from one stage to the another. It evolves from small or simple society with small population size with little division of labor to the larger or complex society with higher division of labor and with higher population size. He propounded the term survival of the fittest. He took it from the theory of Charles Darwin. Charles Darwin wrote a theory about the animal kingdom, how they survive in the society. The strongest in the animal kingdom survive in the society. So, according to Herbert Spencer, he also attributed this same theory to the human society, that the strongest in the human society always survive, which is, example, if there is food on a table, the strongest can beat the weaker ones and pick the food and then eat. So the strong will always be strong and then will always have the power to rule over the poor. So he called for non-intervention of government or state to call or to make any programs or policies for the poor people in the society or to help the poor people. And again, he saw society as a biological system. According to Herbert Spencer, as the human body has parts such as the heart, the lungs, hand, and the eye, and the head, and everything, that constitutes to be called the biological system. So as the society also has parts. The parts of the society are religious institution, the political institution, the marriage institution, the health institution, education and economic institution. These are the parts that makes up the society. So therefore, the society will also be called social system. So this is the theory or contribution of Herbert Spencer to sociology. Now, let's move on to the next founding father of sociology, which is Emile Durkheim. Emile Durkheim is the founding father of functionalism. Functionalism is all about the ability to see the hidden and unhidden factors that shapes the society or the behavior of each and everyone in the society. The subject matter of Emile Durkheim's contribution to sociology is social facts. When we talk about social facts, we mean the external things that exert power or influence on the individual. And these external things can be a form of like marriage or any form of institution. Have you ever imagined yourself being in a society whereby at a particular point of time you see that the society is pushing you to marry? This is a social fact. They are the things that exist or put more power or influence, more pressure on you to do things that nobody is telling you to do. So social facts are the external things of individual that has more power or influence over the life of the individual. And then also, at a point, nobody will tell you to have a degree, because when you go for interview, they keep on asking for a degree, a certificate from school or from a polytechnic or university, but nobody is telling you to have a degree. This is social fact, but you feel like having a degree. So these are the pressure that is what being exerted upon you to get a degree. So social facts are the external things around us. And we have two types of social facts: the material social facts and non-material social facts. The non-material social facts are the things that we cannot see but have power over us. Example, the rules and regulations, the norms, the constitutions, the law. We cannot see them, but always we know that we need to do the right thing in the society. One example that I can give also is that the wearing of nose masks. We cannot see the laws, but we keep on wearing nose masks each day and each night because there are somewhat external force that is being placed on us to go by the rules. So these are non-material social facts. the rules and the norms and everything we cannot see. And again, we have material social facts. Material social facts, you can say that they are the institution, the educational institution, and the things that we can see that have powerful influence over our life. This is the two types of social facts that we have. Again, Emile Durkheim talked about, or he divided the society into two, that there is mechanical solidarity and organic solidarity. So according to Emile Durkheim, social solidarity is what ties the society together, and we have two types of social solidarity, which is mechanical solidarity and organic solidarity. Mechanical solidarity is the same as simple society, and organic solidarity is the same as complex society. So mechanical solidarity is the rural areas, how they live. They have little division of labor. They are not well developed. These are the rural areas that we have in most parts of African countries or any other country. And when we talk about organic society, they have higher division of labor. Take, for example, as Accra. Accra is very industrialized and then big and large in population. So we call it an organic solidarity. Accra is a complex society. And also, he defines social integration as the amount of relationship that exists in a particular society. So the amount of groups that exist in a particular society is what we know, is what we call social integration. And again, Emile Durkheim had his first breakthrough through the study of suicide. He brought about 4 types of suicide. The first type of suicide is egoistic suicide. The second type of suicide is the altruistic suicide, and we have anomic suicide, and the last one is fatalistic suicide. Egoistic suicide is where there is weak social integration. It means that where the individual is being involved in less group in the society, the individual is always isolated from people, from groups. So the person might feel that in the society, nobody feel to associate with him or her, and this is likely to lead to suicide. The person can commit suicide easily due to this weak integration in the society. And when we talk about altruistic suicide, we are talking about the situation where there is strong social integration. This is whereby people are being involved in groups that they put all their heart and then everything they have into them without thinking about themselves. Example will be for the military. The military personnel, they put all of their heart, their soul, body, mind into whatever that they are doing, that even when they go for war, they can kill themselves to save the rest of the people or to save their country. This is what we call altruistic suicide. And again, we have the anomic suicide. This is where there is weak social rules or norms in the society, whereby rules and regulations are not working. Take, for example, the military regime. The military regime is where rules and regulations are very weak. There is no rules, so people who fear to be in such society, or even in times of war, those who fear to see each other dying will just commit suicide or will just kill themselves and their family. And the last form of suicide is the fatalistic suicide. This is whereby there is strong regulation. For example, a slave and a master, whereby the slave lives under restricted or strict rules and regulation that is too much that the slave cannot bear it. The slave can cause or can commit suicide for him or herself. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe and like.